Ethan Sellers, sophomore at Pine Tree High School, won second place at the Congressional Art Competition in Nacogdoches, Texas. Ethan created a Nolium print titled Rime of the Ancient Mariner that will be displayed for the year in the U.S. Representative Louis Gohmert's office in the Capitol Building in Washington, D.C. At the awards ceremony at SFA, one of the judges, Chris Talbot, associate professor at Stephen F. Austin State University, had this to say about Ethan's work. You can see references to art history and things that have gone before us. It's very difficult as artists to make something truly unique. We're always building upon traditions from the past. You can definitely see in this work some references to some very well-known art, but from a very unique viewpoint. This is a linoleum cut, and that's not an easy thing to do at this level of craft and skill. Congratulations, Ethan Sellers.
I decided to do a print of a ship in a storm because I grew up in a town that was on the Great Lakes. So we'd always have this thing every couple of years, or every year or so, that was called tall ships. We'd always have these big old sailing ships that would come in and that would dock in town for a couple of days, and people could go around and look at them and walk on them and stuff and see how much different it was from what it used to be. So I thought I already love it, and I love seafaring in general because it's fun, and it kind of, when you look at what we have now to compare to what we used to make do with, it really makes you think that, granted it might have been hard, but somebody did it, and what better place for a ship to be in a picture than in a storm, instead of a calm sea where everything's going fine, because that's not really exciting. It's not really very interesting, but I didn't think that I would that I had a chance against some of these people, because some of these pieces that people were making were really good. It was my piece, and I sat there in my seat for 5 seconds with just like a big cue. I couldn't really think for it. I was just completely shocked.